Good evening and welcome to the Numbers Guys update for our stock pick of the week for August 16th, Bank of America to the long side. It's August 18th and Bank of America closed the day at 13.32, up 11 cents from yesterday. Looking at the daily chart, we continue to see the bullish indication given the action on the technical indicators, the MACD and the Force Index. You can see the upward momentum here on the Force Index, the upward trend continuing, as well as on the MACD histogram. You can see continuing to move upwardly here, and you're looking at the fast and slow lines, a possible crossover here. So continues to show some bullish signals on the uh, the daily chart, also bouncing on the money flow, upwardly move off of that oversold indication. Just to refresh everybody's memory, our entry on this stock was 13.20 on Monday. We had set the initial protective stop at $12.96 with an initial price target of around $13.84. Um, Talking about yesterday in the market, the Dow was up over 100 points to close, up over 150 on the day. So a nice upwardly move. We would have liked to have seen Bank of America a little bit stronger yesterday with the momentum in the overall market. Didn't happen, although it did finish slightly up and also finished up today. So still seeing from a price action standpoint, the stock continuing to make slightly higher highs here over the last few days. Price target again, we did kind of set around the 20 period price channel on the daily chart, which is 1384. The 20-day EMA is moving down slightly, 1374. So from a price target standpoint, anywhere in the 1374 to 1384 range is still a good price target, something that should be continued to monitor as the days ahead and the stock continues to progress, hopefully in an upward fashion. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart now and give the traders some options as they start to look at Bank of America in the next day or two. What we've drawn here on the 15-minute chart is a trend line showing the stock making higher lows here dating back through Friday. So this is a key trend line here. We don't want to see that breached, as that could cancel out the trade now really on a short-term basis as we look to stay in this over the next 2 to 3 days. You can see it's making some higher highs here on the peaks from here through yesterday, and again here today, making a higher high to 1350, which is a key resistance level. It did hold up today. We discussed this on Monday that 1350 was going to be a key level for Bank of America to break through, which if you go back to last week's chart, you will see that I believe it was Wednesday, Bank of America opened on a gap down at right around 1350 on some strong volume. So 1350 was a key level. We unfortunately didn't break it. We hit it early afternoon before finishing down to 1332, still up 11 cents for the day. So given the action, we graded this trade an A trade on Monday. Probably looking more to a B minus trade, and that's why you may want to consider changing your price targets as some of the upward momentum might look to be slowing with the overall market as well as with Bank of America. Moving your stop up, you may want to consider anywhere from the 1306 range to the 1350 range. Again, we feel that this trend line here is significant, and a breach of the trend line really could cancel out the trade. So moving up your stop to protect yourself on the downside may not be a bad idea. And also on the upside, the price target, since we did run into some resistance without really piercing through 1350, you may want to consider here in this range 1340 to 1345. Not a bad time to maybe take some profits. Again, if you got in at 1320, our suggested price entry, and you can take out 20 to 25 cents here on the trade in the week, that's 1.5 to 2% profit right there for 1 week, which isn't bad. And again, if you move up your stop and limit your downside to anywhere from 5 to 15 cents, you're still at a pretty good ratio anywhere from 4 to 2 to 1 on the risk reward if you move your price target. Again, we're still hopeful that we can move past 1350 on an upward shot tomorrow and see that 1374 to 1384 price target, which would ultimately be what we had suggested or thought on Monday. The 15-minute chart is not really giving any signals one way or another. It's giving pretty mixed signals in terms of direction. So not much to talk about here. Slightly bearish probably on the MACD and the force index when you look at the slopes here, and slightly downward on the force index versus the price action. But again, you can look at the money flow and see that it's about to hit the oversold line, and hopefully we get a bounce as we did here and over in these couple of areas, which then pushed the stock to make higher highs. So again, no real significant direction one way or another on the 15-minute chart, but we're still in this trade and hopeful that we can pierce that 1350 level in the coming days. We did view this as about a 5 to 10 day duration, so we're getting kind of at the midpoint in this trade, and again making fluid decisions depending on the price action of the market, pre-market tomorrow, and see what happens during the day. So hopefully continues on an upward trend. We'll continue to update you as the week progresses. Good luck and good trading for the week. Take care.